Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Alternative Influence. And today, I'm Terry, by the way. Today on the vlog, we would like to talk about how to survive in your COVID-19 with your fitness business. Man, I know things out there are scary, guys. But I mentioned doing this on Facebook on a live video once that I wanted to address this issue more in depth. This is probably going to be part one of two videos where I would like to just puke out some ways that you can kind of save your business, as it were, for my personal trainers, gym owners, yoga studio, massage therapists, things like that. If you're in that realm, I would like to help you. Okay, that's what this video is about. So, on a fun note, we changed up the scenery a little bit, so I hope you enjoy that. I know I do. So today, let's discuss this stuff because the time is of the essence. And if you're if you're out there, you're like us here in Nashville. You're in the middle of a 2-week shutdown, and we just got word that pushing the 6-foot social distancing to April 30th. So how does that work for training your clients? What are you doing now to save your business, your yoga studio, your brick and mortar? Okay, so I'm going to talk to both people. I'm going to talk to those out there who are independent contractors as personal trainers or yoga instructors, as well as the brick and mortar owners. Right away, let's go right to the whiteboard here. So, what is your plan? I'm assuming you have one. Maybe you don't, but if you don't have a plan, start taking notes right now and write down some of these steps, and let's get our feet underneath us with this whole thing. All right, what is your plan? Let's give you an example. My plan is to not have to shut the doors and walk away from my brick and mortar. You would like to keep your studio on some level. Okay, so if that is you, then your purpose, your plan is I want to stay open. I want to keep serving people. I need to get money in the door, right? So what's your purpose? Your purpose is to serve your clients, right? Can you bring them more value where they currently sit? Can you somehow bring value to where they are if they can't get to you? They can't get to your brick and mortar. So that's the next question. So write down your answer. What other things do you have to offer? Is it merchandise? Is it gift certificates? Is it some type of streaming system set up for your yoga studio or your fitness fitness studio? We used to call it the studio. That's why I got confused. Do you have any product that you can elaborate on? What is your current product? Is your current product one-on-one yoga sessions, one-on-one personal training sessions? Is it classes? Okay, so that's an important question to answer because it really depends on the product so that you know how to reach your audience. How do you reach people? I hope that you all have a client list and maybe a newsletter, or there's some way for your clients to interact with you on the internet or social media, okay? That's a good thing. And now you just have to flip it and try to figure out how to monetize it. So if we have a product that is one-on-one personal training, how can we streamline that system, make our clients feel comfortable doing one-on-one personal training over FaceTime or Skype when that wasn't the issue before? Can we effectively train our clients outside? Can you get your clients outside? Can you get your yoga students outside? Excuse me. And then what issues do you come in contact with in that particular scenario? Believe it or not, most parks you need a permit to run a business out of a park. You might not know that. You probably get away with it for a while before you got caught. But if you're exchanging money for services at a park, you have to have a permit. So keep that in mind. Not all parks are open to that. And then how do you reach your audience? Who is your audience? Can you build your business while you're sitting here waiting? These are all the questions that we're going to answer. So, plan. Keep the lights on. Keep the paycheck coming in. The plan is to Continue to grow your business. Don't just think about surviving. I know that's in the title. Surviving is probably what you've been doing. Now let's get at it, right? Let's get off the couch and let's get out there and let's attack the plan. So your purpose is to provide an excellent product. Let's add value to our clients' lives. So here are some suggestions for my fitness friends out there. I hope that you understand the correlation between nutrition and fitness. I want to talk to you if you do. If you're not that trainer out there, maybe spend some time doing some research on nutrition and how it interacts with your fitness. That's very important. What I need you to do is to write a meal plan. Okay, so if you write a meal plan, you can offer that as an extension of your services. And now you can sell it to your clientele. I know it feels weird to want to sell in this time, but you have to. It is your livelihood, and you got to work towards that stuff. Okay, so a meal plan is a really good idea, not just like a 1 week type of thing. Maybe it starts with a week. It's something that can sustain your clientele for a while. You put some time into that thing, and that being said, it doesn't have to be uber personal. Okay, so you have to go back and forth. And be able to make it stretch over the course of a couple of days, right? Or a couple of months, right? So you got to think about that, but it also needs to be able to bridge. It needs to be simple enough to where you can assign it to multiple groups of people, not just one person. So think about that too. Even though there is a market for that, we want to be careful with it, okay? So you're not nutritionists, so you have to provide guidelines and you have to offer food journaling support. So maybe give some replacements for some things to help them figure out their nutrition while they're off. All right? So that'll keep you busy right there. Yoga instructors, for you, it might look a little bit different. So maybe you're used to getting people relaxed or out of pain with yoga, or getting their mind right. All those things are for sure and a big thing, right? Maybe for you it's a little more interaction. Say they're already following you on Instagram and they're doing yoga live with you every day, right? What would it look like to give them a yoga inspired workout? Just a thought. What would it look like if you found a couple of products that could improve their yoga lifestyle, like maybe a yoga mat that they need, or a water bottle or something like that you can take those things and like your yoga starter kit and you put it in your newsletter, or you take your contacts and you put it in your newsletter, and then you come up with a newsletter that does have a product in it. It's not it doesn't have to be a salesy piece of information, but it does need to have a way to be monetized. It has to have a call to action. Okay, that goes for my fitness guys too. Same thing. Maybe you've got a contact list that hasn't become a newsletter. Get on MailChimp, make a newsletter, or use your Gmail. Address it to yourself, and then put your BCC all of your clients so that they can't see each other's email addresses, and then send them a newsletter. Okay? Try to make a connection deeper than them just watching you on social media, even though that is a good thing. What is your product, and can you still sell your product from where you are? I know I've got a friend who runs a massage therapy business, and she just went digital with payment. So she just started a Venmo account, which is crazy, but she's a little old school, been doing it a long time. So she is now hustling to try to figure out how to, one, stay in business for the next 5 weeks, but also how can I get gift cards out? How can I get the word out to my client list and tell them how they can buy the gift certificates, right? It's one thing to have them, it's another thing to get them into their hands. They have to be deliverable products, right? They can't just be IOUs. I guess you could go around asking for donations if that's your style. You understand the point I'm trying to make here. It has to be a product, and it has to be deliverable, all right? And you can't deliver that product or talk about it if you don't have a way to reach those people. So where's your contact list at? Where's this stuff at, okay? So it's going down to your audience now. I see something that I love when I get on Facebook is I'm scrolling down and I'm seeing all of my favorite friends and fitness enthusiasts posting their workouts. I even see some people who aren't fitness professionals posting their workouts, doing a workout, right? Trying to stay active, trying to be above the fear and the uncertain times that we're living in, okay? That's all well and good. It really is. And some of you actually have really good fitness, like a really good profile, but it's your personal profile. And there's a problem with that. And you might not see this initially, but I need you to think longer term. You're going to post all this content and you got to be careful with it. One, don't go live and not have a separate way to record the workouts or this yoga sessions or your nutrition seminar or your mobility, what's the word I was looking for? Your mobility seminar. Let's just say seminar. What my point is that you have to have, if you're going to create this content, you don't want to recreate it and then recreate it again. If you have a way to capture it aside from live, which does expire after 14 days, then you can have a YouTube channel. Or you can save those videos and you can put them in a newsletter later. So those videos are to continue to draw in your clientele. And maybe some new people who are maybe don't want to, when all of this stuff blows over, are afraid of getting out of their comfort zone and coming to your gym or your yoga studio, right? These videos will help with that. So get off your personal profile and start a business profile. Another key reason to start your business profile, it doesn't have to be a business page. It could even be a private page, really. People love to be invited to a private page. So there's something to think about there too. Another reason why you want to move it over there is because you want to be able to advertise on that profile. And you're like, oh, I don't want to do advertising. I don't do any advertising. I don't need to. Okay, that's cocky. At some point in your life, you're going to want to advertise. You're going to want to grow your business. And if not to sell your brick and mortar services, to sell your online services that hopefully you generate from this moment on. And at that point, you have a very diverse business that both has a physical presence and an online presence. The online presence never dies. That's residual mailbox money that could really set you up and help you to live a life as a trainer, start a family, travel, do things that are really hard to do when if you don't show up to work, you don't get paid, which is trading your time for money that you do with one-on-one personal training or class style training. So why wouldn't you create all this content, put it on a business page that you can actually sell advertising to, or put it on a YouTube site where you can eventually, after so many followers, start gaining advertising dollars. Okay, you can do all this stuff before you even start a streaming website. That's the more daunting of the things to do. That's a tricky thing. It's a hard thing. It's expensive. It's time consuming. It's not a now answer. So don't think, that's what I got to do. I got to go build a membership site. Pump the brakes. That's going to take a while. Unless you got a lot of money to pay someone to do it for you, it's going to take a little bit of time. So the things I'm giving you today are things that you can go out and do right after this video. All right? So if you're going to do your wonderful workouts on Facebook, and like I said, I'm so grateful for them. I love seeing it. I do think it's kind of funny that everybody now is a body weight specialist when we've been doing body weight fitness for years. Get out there, get it done. Okay? Turn that into content that lasts forever. Make sure you record it. Put it on a business page or a private page so that you can sell advertising. We can talk more about that, or I could get into more detail about that stuff. You guys know how to find me. I could talk to you over the phone about this stuff, show you how to do that. Okay? You need a newsletter. You need to take your contacts, you need to dump them together in a newsletter. All right? You need to find a way to add value with a deliverable product that you can promote, because that's something that you could also promote on that business page that you can sell advertising for. Okay? Think about that. Okay, this is only video one We're going to do another one of these very soon. I hope you found this helpful. I hope that that was simple enough of an explanation for you. And if it wasn't, please let me know and I will elaborate. So I'm going to let you go with that. I'm going to also plug the book because I have to. This is my product that I spent time on. The Failure's Guide to Business Success, a 10-step guide for the everyday entrepreneur, is my book. It is available in paperback and digital. The link to get that book will be in the bottom of this video. And I would appreciate if you like and subscribe while you're here if you found it at all helpful. And also, guys, please be safe. I hope that your business finds a way out of all of this craziness. I really do. I know what it's like. Been there, trust me. So let me know if I can help you some more. This is Terry. I'm signing out. Thanks for joining us on Alternative Influence Coaching. See you soon.